Hi everyone, we have more definitions. So this time the simple interest and the compound interest. Okay, so at first we define the simple interest, the definition. The simple interest of I per year means that the accumulation function A of t is equal to 1 plus I times t. So I is just a number, interest rate, such as 0.05. And here t represents the number of years. So AT is equal to 1 plus IT. So t can be any number, so it doesn't have to be integer. So example, what is the effective rate of interest in the 5th year for 5% simple interest per year? So the effective rate means for 5th year, the A5 minus A4 divided by A4. But the simple interest is given by this formula. So given this formula, what's this, the effective rate? Then you can see that, yeah, maybe we can calculate it. So effective rate, so I5 is equal to A of 5 minus A of 4. So divided by A of 4. And A of 5 is what? The A of 5 is 1 plus the 5%, so 0.05 times 5 minus 1 plus 0.05 times 4. So 5 years later, so 1 becomes 1.25. The 4 years later, 1 becomes 1.20. And the denominator, 1 plus 0.05 times 4. So this is what? So this is 1.25 minus 1.2 divided by 1.2. So this is 0.05 over 1.2. And this is about 0.0416 or 4.16%. Maybe 16617 maybe, but anyway. Okay, so you can see that in the first year, the effective rate is what? Effective rate is 5%, right? So $1 becomes 1.05. But the 5th year, 1.2 becomes 1.25. So the interest is less than 5%. So this is the simple interest. And the next one is the compound interest. So basically, interest accumulates over time. So we have to think about the interest of interest. So that is the compound interest. So the compound interest of I means that the A of t, the accumulation function, is equal to 1 plus I to the power t. So last time we see the A of t is equal to 1.1 to the t's power, but that is actually the compound interest. So in this case, the effective interest rate is always I. So we have seen that in the previous example, I mean the example in the previous video. Effective interest that is I sub t, but this is always equal to I, always, for all t. Yeah, so this is the difference between the simple and the compound interest. So compound interest, it becomes larger. For example, if I is equal to 5%, that is 0.05. Then, for example, what is A of 5? That is 1.05 to the 5th power. So that is larger than, you can expect that is larger than 1.25. actually, if you calculate it, 1.276. So 27.6% larger. So if simple interest, that is 1.25. But if we compound, we have compound interest, the value is larger. So this is the difference between simple and compound interest.